That's on dead, homies. Sleep, homies. I put it on my dead, homies. Yeah, homies. I put it on my dead, homies. Yeah. Put it on dead, homies.
Part 3, Episode 3 of the 8200 Hotboiz series. And in this series, or episode, I'm going to talk about everything that I missed out, and it's actually some people that I missed, and some situations, and some stuff that you should, pay attention to.
Bitch ass nigga. You walk around here with 30, nigga.
Parking lot off West Stockton Boulevard. Watch what happens next.
Got a day, you can do all you want to. I mean, you can take your bitch out,
Mama, come over here and get your ass, nigga. What the fuck you thought this was, nigga?
Just walk over there and bang him, bro.
We gonna be done.
Just get on him, look.
Shots fired.
Frightened shoppers are forced to run for cover as the suspect gets into a prolonged...
Y'all niggas crazy.
Big gang dead, nigga. Stay with 30, bitch. Remember the other one, nigga? When you was finna cry and suck that motherfucker like a bitch.
Now, if you're here, then I'm pretty sure you've seen Part 1 and Part 2. But Part 3, I want to focus on one person in particular, as I bring up other situations and other people. But one person I want to focus on is Bookie. Now, people have gained a certain amount of respect and certain type of respect for Sacramento over the years. But if you guys remember, people used to look at Sacramento like we were soft and kind of weird. Growing up, a person from Sac couldn't do shit without someone just instantly putting them in a category of, oh, that's that Sac shit, or, oh, I can't fuck with you Sac motherfuckers, you know? You couldn't hop out the car with your ass crack showing without you closing the door and someone talking shit about your ass crack showing. And they immediately being like, oh, that's that Sac shit.
What?
Now, even though Bookie is not from Sacramento, he might as well be, because all that old shit and all those old sayings that we used to hear, if all that shit was a person, it would be Bookie. Fine.
Now, me and Bookie back to back, we plotting on the leg.
Brody get it dropped, it's time to go get him. Me and Steve's getting money and we with the killing.
Bookie came to Sacramento when he was about 8 years old, and he moved to one specific area, and it's called the Tamarindo area, and it's El Grove, and it's, where the 8200 Hotboiz, were basically all at. Now, you can't name anybody that Bookie used to hang with or was a part of his circle that is CML side back then or now, guys. Everyone knows that Bookie's everyday fucking crew were Mozzie side, and that's, the Stunner Gang members, Fab, and all that shit. Now, if you're from Sacramento, you should know at least a little bit, or even heard the name Top Boss. And back in that day, they were Mozzie side affiliates. But if you didn't know, one of the main crew members of that Top Boss whole little thing, he stole that name from Tiny No Good. Now, Tiny No Good, obviously, got the name from Big No Good. But Tiny No Good went to juvenile hall, and he was in there around the same time with Clifford. And Tiny No Good was going around saying Top Boss. Clifford took that name and ran with it and made a whole gang out of that shit. And they were honestly going around shooting shit up. Well, Clifford and Bishop, they are 8200 Hotboiz dropouts. Back then, they honestly did not fuck with either of the two. But these two used to actually rock heavily. And this bandy shit is new as fuck. When Mozzie blew up, he used to go by Bishop. And Bishop and Clifford was riding around shooting motherfuckers and robbing and all kind of shit. And Brish Shotta got shot twice in his stomach. And one of them pulled the trigger. But they were both in the car together, having fun, riding around doing their daily demon activities. Now, this is the person who went to jail for Greg's murder. And he was a part of that whole Top Boss movement. So to put it in perspective, guys, they had shooters. And they had people actually running from them. But, it kind of faded out over time. I don't know why, because it wasn't nothing really serious why they just disappeared. But they did. Now, what I'm about to say, you guys might think I am lying my ass off. But these two motherfuckers are the fakest gangbangers, and I don't know what to call it, to be honest with you. They just pretty much broke almost every rule there is known to gang banging.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, give me that. Yeah. Gang,
Right along with the name Top Boss and its disappearance, the same thing kind of happened with Clifford. He disappeared and then reemerged some 2 years later. Now, it gets weird right here. When Clifford reemerged, he reemerged in pictures with Demo and Little Tizzle. And Little Tizzle is the same one that caught that case with Mozzie, and he is from the Stars. Rumors were going around saying that Demo was crashing the fuck out of Clifford and taking him on drills in Oak Park. And yeah, members from Oak Park were getting killed/shot. Then, shortly after that, guys, it was rumors that Clifford was actually gangbanging again and banging gas. Now that right there was the craziest shit ever. And it was not some stupid ass small time rumor. That was some real shit going around in the streets. Delani Surgeon got turned into a pack. January 1st, 2022. He was sitting in a driveway with a unknown female. And 2 people, or 3, walked up to the car and shot that motherfucker the fuck up. Now, to my surprise, these 2 were together all the time. Up until Delani's death. And I have a question. How in the fuck do these 2 even fucking know each other? They are from 2 separate sides of Sacramento, and they're supposed to be ops. Well, an old school Top Boss affiliate named Gino, he was a shooter back then, and he just got released from prison. But back then, his name was ringing bells. His baby mom, Stephanie, her brother is in jail right now for that shooting. But the rumor has it, in the streets, is that she set him up. Now, the streets are saying that the brother, Gino and Clifford, were the ones who ran up to the car and shot into the car, or whatever the fuck the case may be. The streets are saying they are involved in Delani's death. Now, if this is true, I have no idea how he's not in jail for murder or conspiracy, because everyone pretty much was calling out Clifford for being a snake and, playing both sides, because everyone in their head knew that he had something to do with that, but he was on social media saying how he didn't and, wanting sympathy. Now, if you look at the reactions on Facebook, people were laughing at his status, saying how he misses Delani and all this shit. People, guys, in Sacramento knows that this motherfucker is a snake. I'm going to lay down a chain of events, and you guys let me know if you guys think this shit is weird as fuck. Pito got shot once before when he was about 16 by some Nortes, but that turned him into a shooter. But when he got killed right in front of Boogie's house. And I've heard stories of it being in front and someone walking up to the door and shooting him through the door. But either way, Boogie was right there. Louis got killed in around 2017 or 16. And he was killed in a robbery gone bad. He was trying to rob someone, and someone pulled out their soul-snatching apparatus and turned him into a pack. And guess who was right next to him on that robbery gone wrong? Boogie's black ass.
Suck the bro, you love the hoe, could never cuff the fag type. Suckin' bitches love me, suckin' niggas they hate me. Like a pro that never shoot, that's why I always do them janky. Suckin' bitches love me, suckin' niggas they hate me.
Suckin' bitches love me, suckin' niggas they hate me.
Do you guys remember when Idiotic and Carlos got killed? And it was another member in the back seat that got away from the scene, and no one ever knew who it was. Well, that person was Stunner Clutch. Well, Retarded Mike got killed that same day, and also not too long after or before Carlos and Idiotic got killed, it was another killing right around the corner. Well, that person was Terrence Ventures, and he was a Crip from LA, and he was in this same music video with Boogie. Now, speaking of Boogie and videos, the person who had red paint mama in a hospital like this is in that music video also, and he is very close to Boogie. But the reason why I'm not putting his ass on blast is because I don't know if he's the reason why Don Dada is dead. But I'm going to, leave that right there. He's in this video.
Men have been arrested after a deadly shooting in Sacramento. The shooting happened back on August 4th at an apartment along Howe Avenue. 27-year-old Trevor Solari was killed. Detectives from the Sacramento Sheriff's Department have arrested Maurice Vale and Richard Wallace in connection to the murder. Both are currently being held without bail at the Sacramento County Jail.
Now, I don't know what they were doing together, but Boogie and Trevor Solari were with each other all the time for about a year or 2 years straight. And out the fucking blue, this dude, Trevor, ends up killed in an apartment complex off of Howe Avenue. And at first, it looks like some weirdo crystal head motherfuckers. But the son is from Fab. And if you look at both of their charges, they are being charged with robbery and home invasion. So that whole situation with Trevor getting killed and him having a lot of money that he was dealing with before he died, that was a setup robbery/home invasion, guys. Then shortly after the death of Trevor, someone turned Boogie's jaw into a pack when Boogie tried to rob them, and the person socked Boogie all in his fucking face. Also, shot the barber whom I did a story on, he has a mentally challenged younger brother who was robbed allegedly by Bookie, and allegedly Bookie shot his brother in the process of robbing him. Bookie started hanging with Trey Reddy, and we all know the rumors behind Trey Reddy's name. Now, I don't know if Trey Reddy is the one who, quote-unquote, brought him home, but he started banging Royals World Shotty not too long after he started hanging with Trey Reddy. But I don't know if anyone knows, but the Heights does not fuck with Trey Reddy, and vice versa. So I don't know, but what I do know is that Bookie does not hide the fact that he is still a Crip, given the fact that Royals World and the whole Heights is a fucking blood gang, and there's not one fucking Crip in that whole shit besides Bookie. Now, I am not a coon, and I have never been a coon, so I have no clue how this coon shit works. The whole initiation process, and your background, and your resume, you know, all that shit. But I would have never guessed that Royals World Shotty would embrace this Steve Urkel looking motherfucker as well, and with as open arms as they do, like they do with Bookie, given the fact of his background and who he is affiliated with, and, you know, his fucking background. Boogie was a part of that Golden Corral shooting that happened in South Sacramento with the RBE SOB members. And I don't even know if that was a fact that it was them, but it was definitely some Vallejo members that were rappers. You would be surprised how many people are mad at the fact that Bookie only did 6 months for having a gun in the shootout. No one did any time, or got charged, I should say, for assault with a deadly weapon or attempted murder at least, or whatever the fuck. The people who went to jail only got charged for the guns that they had, and a bystander got shot in the back, I want to say. You would be surprised how many people think that this motherfucker is an informant or something of the nature. Everyone that knows Bookie that I talk with, they all call him a snake and a fake, and a snitch or an informant. But me, I'm not here for that. I'm just here to give you a story on a Sacramento coon, because that's the fuck I do. Fuck. Now, to give him his credit, the little credit he does deserve, he never personally claimed Fab or Zilla or anything of that nature. He just hung with him because that's who he hung out with when he moved out here from LA. And also, I have never seen or heard about any paperwork that Boogie, aka Dan Martin, is on. So, I don't do the rumors, guys. I don't want to fuck anyone's life up for false advertisement.
Why you niggas lie when they niggas die? On Instagram woofing like they finna slide.
Saying someone killed their friends is a leap. But I wouldn't put it past the Steve Urkel looking motherfucker. Bookie is no different than a red paint mama. Bookie will turn you into a pack. These two literally have no heart. The only difference is that Mama will kill you way quicker than Bookie will. Bookie will rob the fuck out of anybody. So yes, Mama will turn pretty much anybody into a pack. And Bookie has all three of these motherfuckers who have been accused of killing women. In my opinion, to who killed robbed quote-unquote ops before Mama died. They grew up together. Mama is an ex-Hotboiz member. They have the same morals and grew up doing the same shit. He knew Mama before Mama even had a body.
I heard y'all got 30 dicks. Well, I got 60. 30 take to a 30. You just empty him and put him. I'm ill. They call me bent and killed. Whoever tip me with that nigga you don't know at your door. Know I tip you. World rap to make the chrome. Brainwash, switch it up, niggas don't think I'm wrong if he get down, but I don't give a fuck. I heard y'all hit a link with him. Ooh, that's a strip man. Real team niggas strapping up, I fuck with hitman. Got a business, I'm just trying to eat a meal, nigga. Stick a nose in my business. If you wanna get killed, nigga, that nigga break shit. Frisco or take shit. Never been scooped to shoot, bitch, nigga, I quite shit. Gotta be high California when them janky niggas clip shit. Fat hanky, you should thank me, I ain't hit shit. Team Tula get the squeezing out here. Watch your mouth, cause anything could be the reason out here. Valley High, California, where them janky niggas be at. Slide through home, put our hoes where your P at.
All face shots, we ain't aiming for your kneecaps. I'm really about the business for your squad that don't believe that.
Valley High, California, where them janky niggas be at. Slide through home, put our hoes where your P at.
All face shots, we ain't aiming for your kneecaps. kneecaps. I'm really about to finish for your squad that don't believe that. I mean, the real gutter, you could call me Lil Millet. Knock shots, 9 milli, damn beat, I hit him. Wanna fuck with the other side, then you can die with him. Air it out, high back in the low, the copper willing. Niggas smoking on the finest, color purple, not silly. Head gutted, niggas skating like them niggas on illy. Young goons through Belush, my niggas call it Bob and Whitney. On the black top, black tee, snapback, King Grippers. Nigga pilot with your bitch, never don't be giving quick. Cause if it's strong, fuck the pussy, I'll be there in the jiffy. Nigga need a better day, the 50s always trying to get me. In the trap and try to hit me, put the dope in the chimney. Bank up, you wanna be with the business, I bring a semi. Niggas dripping through his drawers, I need the dimes in the dimes. Nigga top in my jeans, serving niggas like Denny's. Got a slug up in your text, so I know you gotta feel me.
Valley High, California, where them janky niggas be at. Slide through home, put a hole through your P at.
All fake shots, we ain't aiming for your kneecaps. I'm really about to finish for your squad that don't believe that.
Valley High, California, where them janky niggas be at. Slide through home, put a hole through your P at.
All fake shots, we ain't aiming for your kneecaps. I'm really about to finish for your squad that don't believe that.
That's on dead, homies. Slang, homies. I put it on my dead, homies. Homies, 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 homies.